In this video, we're going to cover everything you need to know about the 200% rule in a 1031 exchange. So, first and foremost, what is the 200% rule? Well, a little background. The IRS has basically given us three identification tools we can use, right? The three property rule, where you can identify any three properties. The 95% rule, which really isn't used too often, where you identify as many properties as you want, so long as you close on 95% of what you identify, you have a 1031 exchange. Now, however, if you close only on 94%, you have a failed 1031 exchange. And now I think you can see why most people don't use the 95% rule. And then there's the 200% rule. Now, the 200% rule gives us great flexibility, certainly when people have more than three properties that they're trying to identify. But first, we have to look at the restrictions of the 200% rule. So the 200% rule basically states that if I sell a property for $1 million, then I can identify up to $2 million of fair market real estate, no matter how many properties that entails. So I can identify 20 different properties, all at $100,000 a piece. Or I can identify, 6 properties. So long as the aggregate fair market value of all the properties identified does not go over 200%, in this example, $2 million, I can use that rule as part of my 1031 exchange. So a lot of times we will have clients that, let's say they have one identification, but they're not sure at what price the property is going to sell for. So let's say I have a property that I identified, I'm negotiating a price, it's $1 million, but I might be able to get it at a discount. Let's say I might be able to negotiate down to $700,000. So a lot of times people have different scenarios where they need greater flexibility than just identifying 3 properties. So a lot of times people might have 3 or 4 different properties in the $1 million example of $300,000. And now they're going past the $1 million mark or past the 3 property rule, and now they need the 200% rule. In the DSTs, we've used the 200% rule as sort of a filler action as well. So someone who might have leftover equity in different amounts, we can take the same DST, and instead of identifying it as one property, we can break it up. So we take $1 million identification and break it up into 10 $100,000 increments, so that if the other property falls through, or they close, let's say, on a $300,000 property and they need $700,000 of the DST, or they close on 2 of the $300,000 properties and now they only need $400,000, using the 200% rule can be an effective tool depending on your personal situation. So if you like this video, please click the like and the subscribe, and we're always here to help. Good luck.